Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol RGSE. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I talked about this analysis on Friday, and just kind of want to quickly go over really how to monitor this one going forward, because these ones can definitely create nice bounces, but you also want to be very careful with them because if you let them, they'll just drift and drift and drift, and before you know it, you're looking at a big old negative in your account. On Friday, I called this a pump and dump, and not that that was any sort of brilliant call on my end, but now it's kind of more of a question of, okay, yeah, the bears are in full control. There's all sorts of dumping going on. Sellers are in full control. However you can, whatever you want to say, in your mind to best visualize this. But how do you measure, the sellers? How do you measure the bears? How do you measure just the overall negativeness of this? And the easiest way to do that is going to be with that purple line right there, the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that line is just going to move itself further and further downwards. And you can see this is actually already played out a couple of times. But really, easiest way to look at that is as long as the price stays below it. So, right there, price try to get above it. Right there, price try to get above it. And right here, yeah, that's price stretching. Didn't really hit it. Not even really that close. So never mind on that one. But overall, my point here is that I'm not saying the price can't make upwards price movements, but any upwards price movements that do happen should be looked at with a very, very skeptical eye until the price can not only get up above that purple line, but then also be able to stay up above it with any sort of breaks. So again, and if you've traded long enough, then you know exactly what I mean with penny stocks and how they kind of have those dead cat bounces. So I'm not saying the price can never, ever go up, but it's very clear the overall trend is bearish, and any sort of upwards price movements, yeah, you can get a little excited about it, but I wouldn't sit there and say, oh, here comes a reversal. Yeah, I'm not saying it can't reverse, but let's see at least if the price can get up above that purple line and stay above it before anybody starts using the words, reversal and things like that. So yeah, if you haven't kind of connected those dots, the very straightforward way to measure, the status of the sellers is just watch that purple line, and as long as the price is below the purple line, the sellers are still in full control. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.